we have talked about time, the fourth dimension, right? But there's another point which is teleportation, right? So basically, what do we actually mean from teleportation, right? What do we actually mean from teleportation? Basically, teleportation actually means that to travel at an instant from one point to another. Yes, at an instant. Like traveling from point A to B in no time. In actually no time. That's basically teleportation. So we have talked about three dimensions, fourth dimension, there is time. So basically if we apply this teleportation logic in the dimensions, so we see that if we move instantly, if we move in no time in those three dimensions, that's actually teleportation. Like if I'm moving from this point to here, that's basically teleportation. I did teleportation. So that means the teleportation that I did right now, it's actually the instant movement that I did in the three dimensions. What about teleportation in the fourth dimension? Like what about if we can go wherever we want in the fourth dimension? Like as we know that in all of the three dimensions, we can go anywhere we want. We can go either backward or forward, right, left, up, down. We can go anywhere, everywhere in the three dimensions. But in the fourth dimension, things are not easy that way. In the fourth dimension, we have no control over it. The time has taken control over it. Like in the third dimension, in all of the three dimensions, we have all of the full control over it. We can go anywhere where we want. But in the fourth dimension, it's the dimension that takes control over us. So basically, we can't move wherever we want in time. So basically, it's just like that we are in a car that is driven by some other guy and we are just locked inside the trunk backside. So that's basically the time dimension is doing with us right now. We can't move wherever we want in time. It's just that time dimension is taking us with it wherever time wants. That is why we should respect time. If we respect time, time will pay the respect back. So yeah, so let's get back to our topic. We were talking about teleportation in the fourth dimension. We have talked about like teleportation in the third dimension. That is basically teleportation, normal teleportation. But if we talk about the teleportation in the fourth dimension, what will that be called? Like if I can travel at an instant in the time dimension, what will that be called? That's nothing, basically time travel. That is actually time travel. Teleportation in the fourth dimension is actually time travel. Basically, what do we actually mean from time travel? It basically mean to travel in time. Like we know that we all are traveling in time. If right now it is focus, if it is 5:56, so that means after 1 hour it will be 6:56. That means I traveled 1 hour forward in time. That means time is always ticking and I am just with the time, and time took me and moved forward with me 1 hour forward, and that is why I'm calling myself a time traveler in some sense. We all are a time traveler. You are a time traveler. I am a time traveler. We all are a time traveler in some sense. So basically we all are traveling in time. We all are traveling in time in the forward direction. We always travel to the future. We never travel to the past. But there could be a question that how do we actually know that we are traveling in the future? Is this information enough that time is ticking? Like after 1 hour it would be 1 hour forward. Is this information is enough to prove that we are traveling in the future? Maybe the future that we are looking for or that we are going to is actually not the future, it's the past. Maybe, who knows, maybe. So basically that we know that the teleportation in the fourth dimension is actually time travel, and we all are actually time traveling, and we all are traveling in the time at a rate of 1 second per second. That means We all are traveling, we all are going forward in time. That means we are going forward. I am going forward in time. I am going 1 second forward in time, and this is costing me 1 second of time. That means we can consider time as a distance in some sense. That time could be distance. If you are covering a distance of 1 second, 2 second in time, that is the distance. Well, that's actually time, but that actually can be considered to be distance as well, right? So that's basically time travel. That's basically the basic of time travel, right? Now we know that we all are actually time travel in some sense. So hello time travelers, how are you? We all are time travelers. Well, time travel is itself a mystery, because it's not enough that we all are moving forward in time and that's just basically time travel is. No. If we did teleportation in the fourth dimension, that would be the real time travel. But it's not yet possible. But what about traveling to the past or the future?